Alright, I don't know if we're working or not, but hopefully we are. I'm trying to find out now, but if we're up and you can see me, welcome to the live stream. No one said I was organized or knew what I was doing. And that shows, but hopefully you guys can see everything. Um, so let's pull up Scrivener here and we'll get out the timer. So we're going to do some writing sprints, and you guys are more than welcome to write along if you want to. I've hopefully got the sound of the notification that time's up turned up enough that the uh, the mic is going to pick it up. So 25-minute sprint. Let's hit start and begin. I'm having problems with where we're at in the story. For whatever reason, I just can't write this scene. It is really, really, as you can tell by how many words I've written so far today, being a pain in my epic butt. But again, there's not much we can do. And if you see pop-ups down here of notifications, I don't know what I can do to make that stop that. See, like that. It's like it knows when I'm recording, because I've sat here for the last hour debating on whether I was going to go live, and no notifications. And of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, there's 10 million of them. I'm wasting typing time. Let's go. Um, yeah, I can't spell. We've talked about this. And no, I can't wait till it's over to do it. That's one of those things. Seeing that line just drives me crazy. I have no idea how sexy this is gonna sound because, like I said, I'm not, for whatever reason, I am not feeling this scene, and I probably should go on beyond it until I'm feeling what I want to happen here, and instead of just plowing through and maybe having to go back. Well, go back becomes a discussion, doesn't it? And we've noticed that I can't type and talk at the same time. Not type and think, anyway. Uh, I don't want to say it that way. That is really a. If you're just joining the live stream, don't mind the quiet. We're in the middle of a 25-minute sprint. Um, I can't tell it's not showing me if anybody's talking or anything. So uh, I don't really want to write this part. I don't know why, but I need words. Maybe I should skip the rest of this since I don't know how I want to say it and go on to the date. Like I could do like so I know where I need to put it. No, I don't want it to do that. Um, like this, since I don't know and don't have what I want to say for that. So I know where to edit that back up into, and I can continue on with the rest of the chapter. Maybe gets more words because I'm having such a hard time writing that scene, and I don't know why. See, this seems to be going better. Our writing time will be over at 1:25. Uh, uh, that looks so weird up there. Do we count those 3 words, by the way, you think? I mean, I don't know. our time's almost over, so let's try and get a couple more words since we're way behind. I'm going to actually make this as part of the paragraph up here because we're going to do this. I think that's the right way to mark that she's thinking out loud. You know, that she's talking out loud to herself. You know, I'll put it next. I'll make it a regular quote and then I'll note next. If anybody is real knowledgeable about grammar rules, I could really take some pointers on stuff like that. I took honors English for 4 years, but it was a long time ago and I don't remember quite all the rules. And we'll talk about that when the writing's over because we've got about 10 seconds left. There's time. Alright. So let's take our break. And let's pause here. We're going to do our 5-minute break for Pomodoros. And the rule with that is just 5 minutes away from the task at hand. So we'll take 5 minutes away from the task at hand. I love this technique because the timing, and I don't know how far away from the task at hand it needs to be. Just don't write, completely get away from the computer. Now, on a normal day, what I'll do, if I'm not live streaming, is on the 5-minute breaks, I'll pick up the living room, or I'll go clean the bathroom, or I'll get myself a cup of coffee, or something like that. But since I'm live streaming, I don't want to make too much noise for the camera, or the mic, sorry. Oh, I have a 2-in-1, so that's why I keep saying camera, because my mic is part of my webcam. So I don't want to make too much noise to be picked up and disrupt you guys. I think if we just don't write and, we could think, we could space ourselves. If you're at home, you can, do a couple jumping jacks or something like that, whatever floats your boat. But I want to talk a little bit about me and how I write and the things that, I think, and maybe you guys can give me some pointers. So first of all, we've talked a little bit about the sentence structure, where I end the sentence at the edge, and then the next sentence, not the next paragraph, the next sentence starts here. That I really don't like to do that. It sometimes takes rewriting an entire sentence to get it to fit within that boundary. I'm not really sure where that habit came from or why it's a thing, I just know that it is. Another thing I don't like, and I try to watch for, is not to use the same start of a sentence. So I used, say, she here, right, to start the sentence. So I wouldn't want to use it again for a couple more paragraphs. For me, I do that because I don't want to seem repetitive. This story is already going to have a lot of she, a lot of her, a lot of he, a lot of him, because, you know, it's a boy, it's a girl. I just don't want the start of the sentence to seem repetitive. So again, it can sometimes take me a moment to think about how I want to start the sentence or how I want to write the sentence if I can't start with the word that I want to start with. I know that's a self-inflicted issue. There is no writing rule that says, hey, you can't use she here and then use it again here and then use it again down in this paragraph. You know, there's no grammar rule, and I don't think a reader would mind. But I just prefer not to. It makes life harder for me, though, I know. But let's see how many words. 764. So about 500 from where we started. Still under for 2 sessions because I had 1 session before I started. Yesterday we only wrote a little over 1,000 words. So we're behind. See, it's the 9th day, and our goal was 2,000 words a day. So at the end of today, we should be at 18, and we're at just about 16. So I'm brushing my hair while we're talking and thinking. I will, if I have time, because stuff changed for today, try to write more of those words that we didn't get yesterday, just to stay on my personal goal. I don't know, depending on how the story wants to go for me, if that'll be alright, break's over. So let's go get this set up for another sprint. I don't even remember what I was saying now. So let's just hit the starter and go. The right time has started, and we'll be over at 1:57. So let's see what we can do from the 785 we're at. change this. Whoops. Clothes? Shut up. Don't want to say that. I might have to. You know, I haven't been shopping downtown in a while, so I'm going to do like this, and I'll look it up later. I order my clothes online, so um, I don't know what stores are downtown, so I'll do it that way. hopefully you guys are getting some words in. And this time I know I'm being a little more quiet. It's because I'm a little more focused and a little more words. I need to figure out, since it's a live stream, I should do something about music in the background. I wouldn't get demonetized for that. Well, hell, I'm not monetized. What am I worried about? But I don't think I would get, if I was monetized, I don't think I would get demonetized for that. We're going to end this now.